Mathieu, how was the past week? What did you do in terms of training?
It was quite an easy week. I had Brabantse Pijl and Gent-Wevelgem, so it was 2 hard racing days, and this week was just relaxing and just pedaling a little bit.
How is your shape right now?
I think it's pretty good. Brabantse Pijl was really good. Gent-Wevelgem was okay, not super, but I was there on the crucial parts of the race in front with the favorite, so I think I can be happy and satisfied with that. And I hope with some rest this week that I will be 100% top fit on Sunday.
We're now 2 days before the Tour of Flanders, but with the cancellation of Paris-Roubaix, this is immediately the most important appointment of the season. Do you think that too, or what do you think about this Sunday?
Yeah, for sure it's an important race. Even without Roubaix, it remains one of the most iconic races, and I think it doesn't give me extra stress or motivation because I'm always really motivated for this race, and yeah, it's just an important race for me.
This is the last chance for a monument. How would you look back on your road season?
It's been quite okay. The beginning was not as we expected. I was one of the riders who had some difficulties after the COVID break to find a good pace again. And I think slightly I managed to get back to my shape that I was aiming for, and I won some nice races with the Dutch National Championship, stage in Tirreno, the Bing Bang. So it's not that it has been bad, but yeah, I can make the season a lot better on Sunday if I win the race.
This is only your second Tour of Flanders. What did you learn from last year?
That I don't have to be stressed if I'm not in the first 20-30 riders. Last year it was maybe a bit too stressful for me and the team to absolutely want to be in the first 10 on the Quaremont, and it's better to be in position 40 on the Quaremont than laying on the ground.
The race is 30k less comparing to the other years. Is it an advantage or a disadvantage?
For me, I think it's a disadvantage. I really like the length of a race. You really feel the difference at the end of the race when everybody is just tired, and then it's just also a mental game, and I really like that part of the race actually.
In terms of weather forecast, what are you hoping for?
I saw the weather was quite nice on Sunday, so it's going to be dry but not that warm, so it's good for me. I don't really love racing in the rain, so only if it's warm. But if it's gonna rain now, it should be really cold, so I'm hoping for a dry edition.
If you could define the perfect final on Sunday, how would it look like?
Yeah, in a perfect situation I would go alone to the finish line, but it's gonna be very difficult to do so. But yeah, we will see how the race goes.
After the final climb of the day, the Paterberg, there is still 13 kilometers remaining. Is it too early for an attack, or is it just perfect?
If you're the strongest, it's not too early. We saw Bettiol leaving, attacking on the Quaremont last year and maintaining the gap until the finish line. So it's always possible, but it depends on the race situation and the guys coming behind you.
Do you dare to finish it off in a sprint, or would you prefer a solo ride?
Yeah, for sure I prefer solo, but I think after a race like Ronde van Vlaanderen, I'm one of the, maybe not fastest, but strongest sprinters. So I think I can be confident to go to a sprint.
Wout van Aert and Alaphilippe probably will be your biggest opponents. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, I think I see them as my biggest opponents, but I noticed in Gent-Wevelgem that there are a lot of riders with some good legs, so it's not only those two that I have to watch, and it's going to be a hard and open race, I think.
Who will be the other contenders?
I think a little bit the same riders as Wevelgem. The Camel is a bit similar to the climbs we do in Ronde van Vlaanderen, so I think it will be the same.
The team had a bit of bad luck last Sunday, losing Jonas Rickaert with a flat tire and Johnny Vermeers after a crash. However, it seems that the other guys in the team are ready. Does that bring extra confidence?
Yeah, a strong team is important, and especially with Jonas, it's a guy who's really strong and he's really good at dropping me at crucial points. And then with Gianni, we saw it in Gent-Wevelgem as well, he's really good at anticipating with a nice group. So I think also if we didn't have that bad luck, Gent-Wevelgem would be a lot different, but It's part of the sport, bad luck, and I hope we had our bad luck in Gent-Wevelgem, and everything will be fine in the ronde.
There was a small incident between you and Wout van Aert after Gent-Wevelgem. How did you experience that the last days? Is it a closed chapter for you?
Yeah, it was already a closed chapter on Sunday for me, so it's just racing, and it's not a lose sleep over it.